Hey, this is JR, the expat in Saigon. I got a little update today on COVID. You guys know I don't talk much about it, but today I think I've got some news that I'd like to share. It looks like we're slacking off a little on our care that we're taking with the COVID pandemic. It looks like we've slacked off in not being vigilant. The Prime Minister, Nguyen Xuan Phuc, has directed the authorities in the big population centers, Hanoi and Saigon, to enforce strictly the mask mandate and other rules that have been put in place to prevent the spread of COVID. The health minister, Nguyen Thanh Long, also has said that we need to be vigilant about our hand washing, sanitizing, and things like that. And he said things have really gotten careless and that we need to not particularly enforce these things, but just be aware of them and do them as part of our daily routine. They're pretty concerned about that because if an outbreak occurs, it's a lot easier to prevent an outbreak than it is to contain an outbreak. So they just don't want one to start in the first place. The concerns are prompted by the fact that the virus worldwide has been kind of unpredictable. So people really aren't sure what's going to happen, especially as the winter season approaches. Okay. Ooh, that looks good. That's Chai Dao peach tea. It's really nice looking. So even though things domestically here are open, the rules on masks and things are still in place, but people have largely been ignoring them. You see people wearing masks, you see some people not wearing masks, but really in public places we all should be wearing them. And they are going to strictly enforce it according to what I understand now. Also, the rules on social distancing and public gatherings are going to be enforced. The point is that prevention is really important. You get an outbreak, you got all kinds of problems. And it could spread fast. So it's a lot better to prevent this from happening than it is to let your guard down. The Ministry of Health also recommended that people that are returning to Vietnam, either repatriates, specialists, diplomats, things like that, that after their quarantine, that they stay away from karaoke bars, clubs, things like that, public gatherings, because COVID sometimes has some unusual effects like reappearing, things like that. So they want everybody to be really careful. I don't blame them. I think we all need to be really careful. As of October 12th, according to what I can find out, there's only been like 1,110 COVID cases here in Vietnam. There haven't been any deaths from COVID. So we're really doing a good job on that. I think the country has been pretty conscientious about it. They really got on top of the problem and didn't let it get out of control like they have in some other countries. Right now, about 13,000 people are in quarantine. The quarantine lasts 14 days, and after that, they're free to go after their tests. I do want to say I think that Vietnam has done an exceptional job with their management of the pandemic, better than most of the Western countries. It doesn't surprise me, though, because Vietnam was able to get on top of the problem quick and basically shut down the country. So we're still shut down. The borders and land crossings and flights out and in are pretty much at a standstill. So overall, we're lucky we're here. It's a good place to be when there's a pandemic like that, because they definitely have it under control. This is JR, the expat in Saigon, wishing everybody good luck and good health. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and we do want you to be part of our group. Thanks for watching.